Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be unboxing the Boxy Charm regular box and the Boxy Charm Premium box. So you can see the size difference between them. So the regular box retails for $25 plus tax, and it's a guaranteed value of $125, and it is 5 full-size items. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel, and we're just gonna get started opening up these boxes. So we'll open right up and see what we have. So it looks like I don't have a shipping card, and it wasn't on my tracking. So we're just gonna go in and see what we have. So first off, what I see is some nail polishes that I'll never use, just because these colors I can't really wear to work or anything, so I will never use these colors. So that's kind of disappointing. I put on my quiz that I do not want nail polishes. Okay, so my camera died. So like I was saying, I will never use these nail polishes, so it's disappointing. Let's try to figure out how much these are. So it looks like on the Deborah Lippmann site that they go for $20 a nail polish. Like, I don't know about that. That's seems a little extreme to me when I can go to Walgreens and get better nail polish. Like, this is breaking apart in here already. Like, that's like cheapy nail polish from the drugstore really does that. So these are not worth $20 each, in my opinion. Boxy Charm really needs to step it up. Okay, so the next item is a perfume that I probably will never use because I'm super picky about the perfume. So it's the brand English Laundry number 7. Let's test out to see. I'm not gonna put it on. That smells horrible. Like, whoever's their product tester at Boxy is really doing bad this month. So this is a cheap, like, travel one. Oh my god, and it smells horrid. Let's see how much it's supposed to retail for. So it looks like it's $24.99 for the 10 milliliter sprayer. Next up is the Hourglass Vanish highlighting stick. So this is what I picked out. So this is the only item so far that has been good because I picked it out. But Jesus, they are not doing good this month. Like, and this is the shade Rose Gold Flash. Ooh, that is a pretty shade. Oh, that is beautiful. So definitely will use this since I picked it out. And let me look up the price of this for you. So the Hourglass Vanish Flash highlighting stick is $42. It seems like lately if you pick the makeup item over the skincare, they're just like, whatever, I'm gonna give you crap in your box. Next up is Beauty Creation Cali Cheek palette. Let's see. Ooh, that's pretty. So this is some shades I will actually use. Let's look up the price on this one. So this palette retails for $14.99. And the last product is another eyeshadow palette. Like, come on, Boxy Charm. 2 eyeshadow palettes. They are really doing bad lately. I've seen so many people comment and been like, you guys need to focus less on your social media and get new people and actually on the people. So this is the Crown palette. And that's all it says. So it's Pro Crown palette. It looks like so. So like these, honestly, very similar colors. Like, you're setting the stuff that's the same. I don't know. So far, I'm not really impressed with this Boxycharm box. Let's look up how much this is. So on Crown Brush website, this palette is originally $40, but you can get it for $10. So I'm going to put the $10 price that you can actually get it for. And that brings us up to $131. So barely over what they guarantee, and half the products I'm not going to use because they just are crap. So hopefully my premium box is better. Like, they really are trying so hard to get new subscribers and do all this stuff that they forget about all the people that have been just subscribed to them. So I think they're going to lose a lot of subscriptions during this time, especially with COVID and people trying to cut back on spending. This is something they're going to easily go, nope, you're not worth it for me anymore. So think about that, Boxycharm. Okay, next up is the premium box, and hopefully this is better. I know there's at least one thing that I will like since I picked it out. Okay, oh look, this actually has the card in it. So, let's open this up. So the first thing I see is the Sugar Rush Tarte Best Bud Lip Butter Balm. So Sugar Rush is Tarte's sister brand. It's just like their cheaper brand. It looks so cute. It's a little lip balm. Ooh, it smells really good. Kind of smells like cotton candy. So that is nice. And that retails for $12. Next up is Milk Glow Oil Lip and Cheek. No, this is the shade Astro. Hopefully it's not too dark. See, looks like, ooh, that is pretty. So this is the Astro, so you can go on your cheeks or your lips. So we'll use that, and that retails for $15. Honestly, I think this is a miniature size, which you're supposed to get full size items. Just throwing that one out there. Next up is Pure Heals Centella 90 Ampoule Oil. So this is supposed to relieve irritation of sensitive skin and strengthens the skin barrier. So it might work for me. It's for sensitive skin. We'll see. I don't like certain scents though. Nope. Don't like that scent. Come on. Skincare, in my opinion, should not be extremely scented, especially if you're going for sensitive skin. So I will not be using that. Good if you don't have sensitive skin, because most people I know that have sensitive skin, they can't handle things that have a strong scent like this. So don't claim it's for sensitive skin. And that goes for $28. Next up is Kevyn Aucoin, the Expert Mascara. So I've seen so many people that have been extremely disappointed, I'd say, in the premium boxes, because if you chose a certain product, so I chose the sneak peek of the next item was the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. You didn't get the Too Faced palette, and people are like, I wouldn't have chose the bronzer. Had I known, I wouldn't get both. So there's that. People are getting really annoyed with getting mascara all the time too. So it's a nice brush. I like trying different mascaras, so I don't mind it, but people are getting annoyed. I've seen it in the comments on different Boxycharm groups, and people just don't want it anymore. They are sick and tired of getting the same products and Boxycharm not following the quizzes and telling everybody, go look at your quiz and take the quiz. So that retails for $29. And then next up is the Too Faced Chocolate Gold Soleil Bronzer. So I picked this, so like I said with the last box, the Hourglass, I picked the product I wanted. So pretty. And it smells like chocolate. I love the smell of chocolate. Ooh, that is a pretty bronzer. And I like the smell. So, and the packaging is so pretty on this. Also, what people have been disappointed in is like big influencers and stuff get like these amazing boxes to promote Boxycharm, and then the people that are subscribed get really crappy boxes lately, and it's just like, come on. If you really want your stuff promoted, you're gonna reach a lot more people if you don't do that crap. Because people read reviews and comments. So next up is the Paddington brushes. Brush set. So there's a powder brush and a contour foundation brush. They're soft. Okay handle. And these are $90. $90. So that brings us up to $204 just because of these brushes that honestly, they do not feel $90. Like, let me find a brush to show you. It's a little dirty, but this is a Morphe brush. It looks the same and it feels the same. Like, it's the same softness, but this is $8. These are not $90 brushes. Like Boxycharm, stop using companies that overinflate their prices. Like, it's just ridiculous. You're just doing that so you can get the box up to what it should be that you guarantee, but you're not actually giving the consumer the products that are worth it. So it's okay. Done with my rant. We're gonna try some of these products out. So I put a little bit of foundation, powder, concealer on just so we have a base to try out these products. So I'm gonna first go in with the Cali Chic palette because this is the one I actually like. The other one, not so much. So just gonna go in. And the first shade I'm gonna take is this Venice shade right here. And this has a mirror in it, which I like on palettes. That Crown one, I don't think did. It might have, but I do appreciate when there are mirrors in palettes. I'm gonna zoom you guys in so you can really see the eyes. So this is definitely a go-to color palette for me, which I like. Next up, I'm gonna go in with a M441 brush. Looks like, so it's a nice fluffy brush into this sunset shade, right? Sunset shade. Too many S's. And just put that in along the eye. Ooh, that is pretty. It's very pigmented. And I think this one was the $25 one. So I would say it's definitely worth that price so far with the pigment. I like literally just dipped in once into these colors and they are pigmented. I like it when you can have affordable products that have that pigment and that payoff. So next up, I'm gonna go in with an M433 brush into this Beach Babe shade right here. Just to deepen up the outer V. Ooh, that is pretty. Just really deepening up that shade. They're just so easy to blend, which I love, having easier shadows to blend with. And I'm gonna go back with the JH30 brush that I use for Venice. I'm gonna take the Marina shade right here, just like a tiny bit, and like really, and kind of feather it in on the top just to blend that shade out really good. That is pretty. Okay, and then I'm gonna take that M433 brush, that was the Beach Babe shade, and just take whatever is remaining on that brush and kind of bring it down below. We might need to add a little bit. Yeah, I'm just gonna add the tiniest bit. I always make the weirdest faces when I'm doing my eyes, but just to get the top and the bottom to flow. Oh my god, I shut the palette on my hair. Ow, that hurt. And I really don't know which one of these shimmer shades I want to use. So there's this nice gold one, this Sail, this Tan Lines, and the Boardwalk one. I think I'm gonna go with Tan Lines. This one right here. Use my finger. Ooh, that is pretty. Just take, ooh, that's like a nice, pretty bronzy gold shade. Like so. That is very, very pretty. And it goes on so easy with the finger. I find that most of the time shimmer shades do go on a lot easier with the finger. Okay, and then in the inner corner, I'm gonna use this Malibu shade, this nice yellowy shade. Just pop that right into the inner corner just to make it pop. Ooh, that is pretty. I like that. So pretty. And I think I'm gonna use that same brush and just use a color switch and use Tan Lines to go beneath the brow bone, just because the gold shade I think is a little too bright for beneath the brow bone. Like so. That is pretty. Okay, so I will do my mascara after I do my setting spray. I always do it later. So I'm gonna zoom you back out so we can do the rest of the face. Next up, we're gonna go into the Too Faced Chocolate Gold Soleil Bronzer. It looks like so. It smells so good. And I'm gonna go into these brushes. Which one? I think I'm gonna go into the fluffier brush. Take on this bronzer. I do love their the Too Faced Natural Face Palette, and that is very pigmented. Ooh, this shade is pretty. It's like a very true, oh my, I got some of the dust in my mouth, and it tastes like chocolate too. I was not expecting that. But yes, it tastes like chocolate if you were wondering. I am liking this color. It's like a very true brown color, so I think it would work with a lot of shades. So there are some hits in the box, but overall, I still think they need to step it up for what their claims are to what they deliver on lately. I get with COVID, they've been having problems with stuff. They've also been doing a ton of repeats, and that's annoying people. So we'll see. They actually take the feedback from the customers. they always say do the reviews of the products, but that's not necessarily what you're not reviewing all the time. And so we'll see what happens. Okay, next up is this blush, the Cheek and Lip from Milk in the Astro shade. So I'm going to take this brush, kind of put it onto this maybe, because I already have powder on and I don't want it to be too intense. So let's see if the finger works better. Kinda does, but it doesn't really blend it. It's not like a really popping like blush. It like has some shimmer to it, but I guess it kind of has like a blush look. Like you can kind of see it on this cheek versus this cheek. But so we'll do the same. Use the brush first and then the finger, just so it's an even amount of product. This probably would work better under the powder. It's not clumping it, but I think you could just like go right on and really blend it out and get a more intense color. I just figured with this color, it's like a bright, like purpley magenta color, it would have more payoff. So I'm gonna also try this. Oh my god, it's a twist off. So I'm gonna try this on my lips, since it says it's for lips and cheek. So we're just gonna kind of put it on and see what it's gonna look like. Just gives like a little bit of shimmer, but it's not something I'd wear on my lips. I will say I would use this for like a natural, no makeup look. I will use this. So it's not a total bust, it's just, it looks like it's a travel size. Just throwing that one out there. Okay, next up is the Hourglass highlighter. So you saw how intense this was when I swatched it. So I'm gonna use my finger for this, so that it does, it like feels like powder when you put it on. That's crazy. I'm just gonna, it's not as bright. We'll just go right on the face with it. See what happens. Ooh, that's bright. Okay. Just blend this out a little bit. So this is another one I would say would probably be better under powder. And then you could go like really intense, or like a no makeup look where you barely have any powder on. But the shade is so pretty. I'm really liking it. But it kind of pulls off some of my powder. So these products are definitely the no makeup look products, these last two, but I like them. Not saying I don't like them. I do like them, but they're not the one, how I use them is not the best way to use them, I guess I'd say. And then I'm gonna put on the Sugar Rush lip balm. Ooh, that's nice. That's really dry. Yeah, you can see like they crack a lot right here where I have my scar. For some reason, it just happens to me. So I'm gonna put on some setting spray. I'll be right back and we will do the mascara. Okay, so I zoomed you in so you can actually see my lashes. So we're gonna go in with the Kevyn Aucoin mascara. I really was hoping I was gonna get the lash primer in the base box that I saw Kelly Strat get, because it was a black lash primer, and I love lash primers. I don't use them all that much, but when I really want them, I love them. So I really like how this is curved. We'll see. so far it's kind of making my lashes look nice. I have pretty long lashes. They just don't always curl up properly on me. So this brush is nice for that. So that's about 2 coats, I would say. So it doesn't give the greatest lift to the lashes. There's definitely better mascaras at the drugstore. I will say that. Doesn't make my bottom lashes look too spidery. But I will say, there's better mascaras. I do like that it's a dry formula though. I will use it. And we'll see. I'll let you know in the description box. Because the Tarte Big Ego mascara, I got a ton of black right here. Like, I wasn't crying, nothing, no reason it should have transferred. So we shall see if this transfers, because if it does, it's going in the trash. I don't give away mascaras. That's weird. Or use them on other people. So I'll let you know in the description box whether it does transfer at all. So this is the completed look that I get using the products I actually liked from Boxy Charm this month. So overall it was pretty, almost I could make a whole base box with the products I didn't like / didn't think were worth it. Like these brushes, not worth $90. Stop using Badminton, they're overpriced. Boxy Charm, even their lashes are overpriced. But the products I did like from the box, I will definitely use again. The mascara is growing on me a little bit. We'll see, like I said, if it transfers. But if it does transfer, then I literally can make a whole box of premium. So I really think Boxy Charm needs to step it up and actually focus on what the majority of people want. They seem to think that because a few select people want something, that a lot of people want it, when it's just not the case. And if you look at their social media, you can see that. Because people will say if they like products on their social media, and they definitely say if they don't like products. But there's been a lot more lately where they don't like products. And it just seems like Boxy Charm doesn't care anymore. They tell you to go take their quiz, but they don't follow the quiz. So I think they're going to have a difficult time if they don't change the way they're doing business now. They are focusing so much on getting new subscribers. They will send the YouTubers these wonderful boxes, but then everybody else get kind of crappy boxes, or a few people get those boxes, so then everybody else hopes that they'll get those next month, or they show all these sneak peeks and everybody gets excited for them, but then only a few boxes have them, or they don't combine things that would make sense to combine, like some Too Faced products. If you like one Too Faced product, you're usually gonna like another Too Faced product over maybe a mascara. So overall, I've been debating whether I'll cancel Boxy Charm. I'm going to give it a few more months to see whether they actually listen to their customers and the people that have supported them for so long, instead of just giving free boxes to everybody with all the good stuff and their PR boxes. So we will find out. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Thank you. Bye.